Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, dear citizens of Ekbebeja, dear listeners of Agape FM. It is me, Unabi Sambekela from Agape FM, bringing the gospel nearer to you. It is the Midday Talk, again with me, Unabi Sambekela, and let me just say, am I not excited to be sitting across the lovely Masibulele from Blackbird Technologies. That was now here from Red Rock Worship, saying now here. So before I get to anything, Buddy, how are you?
Good, thank you. And yourself?
I am well, thank you. Is there anyone that you want to give a shout out to? I'm seeing there are many people watching now.
Shout out to everyone that is currently watching and the people that I specifically sent the invitation of the so if you're watching, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for tuning in. If you are watching online on our Facebook page, thank you. If you are tuning in through the app, thank you very much. And through the website, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are speaking with Masibulele Ngqiza. Am I pronouncing correctly?
You are correct, sister.
Masibulele Ngqiza of Blackbird Technologies, here to tell us more about Blackbird Technologies. Before we get to Blackbird Technologies, tell me more about yourself.
All right. Can I quickly summarize it, though?
Yes, very.
All right. I'm from Grahamstown. My mother stays there. We have a family. My siblings stay there. I've been in PE since 2017. Working this side, and Blackbird was okay. And I started IT, obviously, and I've got close to 8 years experience in the field. So I know a lot when it comes to pressing computers. So yes, I'm currently working in PE, and I do have that Blackbird technology as a side hustle.
Oh.
Yes, it is. It's a side hustle, but a very, very, very serious side hustle to assist a lot of people move forward, basically.
Beautiful, beautiful. I didn't even know that Blackbird Technologies was a side hustle. So we're also getting into the high side hustle right now. So with Blackbird Technologies,
All right.
What is it that you guys do, and how did you come up with it?
All right. Let me answer the second question first. The company Blackbird was officially registered last year, 2020, and it was basically the idea of taking my knowledge and my experience in the IT sector and bringing it to the people and assist them a lot when it comes to automating systems and making it easier for them to run their businesses. So the first plan was to create a shop, basically, more focusedly like to a kasi, like Casimos, whereby they can clients like people, random people or business people can come and get assistance when it comes to making their business technologically. So from there, we're planning on opening a shop, basically somewhere in Motherwell or Kasi. Then COVID hit. So it delayed a lot, and it quickly showed us that the original plan will not work going forward because of COVID regulations, and so we decided to move online. We take the concept but make it an online platform where people can interact the same way they would interact coming to the shop. So that was the idea. So with my background, I made it happen. So whatever skill that I did not know, I taught myself. So we hosting our own website, we developing it ourselves, maintaining it ourselves, and making sure everyone is happy ourselves. So yeah. So okay, I think I answered the question there.
All right, dear listener, you heard everything, but we just twisted the things a little bit today. We asked the questions, what is Blackbird, before we read the bio. So let me just read the bio to you, because I know that you are very interested right now. Blackbird Technologies is an ICT media and design company. The company has developed an online platform and business development store developed by Masibulele Ngqiza. The store offers quick and professional services to small, medium, and large businesses. The mall offers entrepreneurs a platform to interact with a wide range of business services like business registrations, corporate identity, website, app, ICT system development, and domain hosting, and is your one-stop shop for all your business development, or at the one click of a button. The online store has developed and is okay. Let me ask that. Let me just do that again. An online store. The online store is developed and is maintained by Black Bar Technologies. Here in this online mall, here in this online mall, clients can acquire space where they can also showcase their products and services, run marketing campaigns, interact with prospect clients, accept online payments, and leverage on marketing of their services at an affordable prices. Ooh, this right here. This right here is it. If you have a business, if you're small, medium, or large, and you are wanting to place your business on an online mall, this is what you've been looking for. Let's go back into the questions. You also mentioned that you just registered.
Yes.
I understand that when you register a business, it's difficult and it's been a lot. But before we get to registration, the business registration, how long have you been in operating, and what are the services that you offer?
All right. How long have we been operating? All right. The idea first came to me basically in 2014. 2014. So I was finishing school and I just started working. What I would do, I would get great posters, post them around, and people would actually call by, my laptop is doing this, my laptop is doing that, and I'll be the guy to actually go. So I would go there and repair everything. So that's how I learned on how to deal with customers and get customers opening up to you and refer you to other people and so the first business that I registered was Key IT Technology. That was 2014, but I had no clue that you have to pay attention to SARS and so I had no knowledge of that. So the company quickly went down because I was behind when it comes to taxes and so Ngogo was giving advice to just register a new one, and that was last year. All right, because I knew how to actually do it because I did it the first time. So now this online platforms assist a lot because you can just get your business registered in a click of a button. So it was not that much easy. It wasn't that difficult to actually get the business registered again. So yeah.
So it's you. The first one did not go so well, and now this one is going well, which gives me the idea that sometimes you need to hit a rock before you actually stand up and do what you actually believe in and what you can do. Who is your target market?
All right. The target market is basically people that are starting up. We want to decide like, hey, when are you can make print t-shirts, or you can brand t-shirts, you can make jeans, you can make clothing, you have your own embroidery business on the side. This is for you basically. So the idea is we're gonna take whatever service or product that we have, and we're gonna bring it to the in front of people's eyes, so that when they Google where can I buy, you also show up on Google. So that is the idea. That is the idea, to get your product in front of the prospective customers. Yeah.
So with everything going on, there's so many businesses that do the similar services that you give. How have you positioned yourself within the tech space, and how do you differentiate your business to your competitors?
All right. I think there's one major one that I would say that differentiate us from other businesses is that we strictly focus on startup businesses. Like when you register today and you were thinking where you're gonna get the money for rent to rent the store. So we cut all the competitors like Markham's, or we do not want big corporation on the mall. So it's strictly gonna be a mall that offers services to start up and medium. Yeah, so we cutting off all the competitors there. So when you go there, you know it's black
Mm.
black companies that are there, small companies, and and the other part is that we focus on integrity, because if
True.
you have an online store, not like a Facebook page, you know, so when you buy something from that person doesn't deliver the product, the only person you have to complain to is the same person that has to send you the thing. So you end up going back and forth. But if there's a middle person, that will make your refunds very easier for people, and people can leave you reviews for everyone to see, not just people that go into your Facebook page or that. So accountability, so we are assisting in that.
That's needed, especially in
Exactly.
it's needed, because we do not have something like that. And I let me just applaud you for doing something like that.
Thank
It
you.
is needed. It is needed. It is much needed. Startup businesses out there, this is the one-way stop that you want your business to be at. It's a mall that is online. You don't have to be there, and Black Bar Technologies is the middleman. So that is that. So thank you so much for what you're doing right now, and I must say thank you so much. So how do you have strategies in creating content that engages with your customers?
Yes, we do. And again, I just took Google Digital Campaign course. So basically, the course teaches you how to engage with people, create relevant content, and so with that, on my back here, I specifically know what to post, how to post it, when to post it, and how to target people that you actually want. So if you join the mall, the advantage is that the more Black Bar Technologies are gonna make sure that they create content, not specifically for you, but specifically for the mall, so that people can go into the mall. When they're looking around, they also see your products there. So we also drive traffic like that. We do have a YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter. So we are gonna create content in all of the platforms, so that you get people to watch or to read, or so that is the idea.
I love how you put it, that you're always learning something. In order to give value to your clients, you must always have value yourself.
True.
So it's very essential, and it's very effective for anyone who's in business to understand that you can never stop learning.
Exactly.
You can never stop learning. So if you are now just chilling and saying, I know this business ins and out, I mean, you can never stop learning, never. You also mentioned that you did IT.
Yes.
What is your level of experience? You said 8 years, right?
All right.
Your level of experience with data mining and analytics, and does this play a lucrative role in your business?
All right. To answer that, that is a broad question because data mining, it applies to a lot of things. But I think the one you're referring to is the one that how do we get people get how can I put this? How do we get people? How do we get the
information,
the value people? Yeah. So we get all the data. We look through it. Then we select who's the valued client, or who's just all right. How do we use that? You know, we use a software called MailChimp. Yeah. So basically, what we do after people actually sign up on our mall, to not as vendors, just as clients, just to get sales discounts that we send up to people. We also do that. So the people that open the mail, we also get the feedback from our side, but like, okay, so and so opened the mail, and so and so did not open the mail. So all of those people who did not open the mail, we remove them from our database because we're wasting time, because they do not actually read so that is how we get variable data basically of who our potential clients, or who is just receiving emails just in J. So we use that technique, so it helps a lot. And Google Analytics is another platform that we have access to. We log into that and we check where our potential clients are clicking from, who is looking. We don't get the names obviously now, but we see, okay, she's a female, she's a Ndondoni from this area, from that area, from this country. So from there we notice, but we do get traffic from US, from India, from China. So the idea was to get you clients locally and internationally. So the mall is actually doing that. The mall is actually doing that. So we do get traffic from there as well. So that is valuable data.
Yeah, it is.
Valuable data.
It is.
Exactly. That is valuable data.
I mean, if you are still tuning in and you still don't know who or what we're talking about, I'm still talking to Masibulele Ngqiza of Black Bar Technologies, and this is the Midday Talk, and we're still talking on the business, the ins and outs, and the mall itself that is online. But there's something that you also mentioned, that you value your clients. And value your clients doesn't always come with how you actually interact with them, but the discounts as well.
True.
If you're giving discounts, it also creates loyalty within your client base. So number one, that's good. That is really good. So how do you measure the impact of advertising? Before you answer that, Peter Ordinary says, "Awesome!" Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!
Thank you very much. Thank you. So just repeat the question for me, please.
How do you measure the impact of your advertising?
It's quite easy. When you have a Facebook page, when you have a website, a fully registered website that is hosted and secure. As I said before, you do have access to Google Analytics, whereby you can actually check how many people saw the post, how many people clicked on the specific post. So you get data like that. And Facebook, when you have a page, when you pay Facebook to show your post to more people, Google send you stats. Okay, these are the people we showed your post, and these are the people who clicked. This is the number of people that actually clicked on you. So you actually see okay, when I create posts like this, people react to the post more. So Google is actually assisting us with a lot when it comes to these things.
Thank you, Google. Thank you so much, Google. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Google, for that. And thank you for being the driver behind Black Bar Technologies.
Thank you very much.
I'm still going back to that name.
All right.
But before we get to the name, how do you have a process in which you determine whether to take a client, or you just take a client as they come?
We do have a process. we actually look at the client, basically Facebook platforms, or your social media platforms. If you see, is that person using those platforms, or is this person just sitting around and saying, no, I'm setting this and this and this. So that is very important, because we do not want to put you in the mall. Then when people start buying from you, when you delay, you do not have the product that you specifically said you had. So we tough. Basically, you cannot just jump and say you have an online mall without actually having the right equipment to make sure when people buy, you deliver.
It's already there. And efficiency is important.
Exactly.
It's important.
Yeah.
I myself, as a shopper, I don't like waiting. I do not like waiting. And let me just say, when it comes to social media, I'm the worst. But that's why, if you're like me and you're the worst at social media, but you have a business, let me just say, Uguti, Black Bar Technologies is here to help you. Black Bar Technologies is here to be to take the weight off your shoulders, and for you to continue doing what you do best, which is crafting and doing what you are good at. So you have a process in determining whether to take a client or to not. So in your line of work, because everyone wants to be one of the shops in your mall, and every business wants to take part in so many good things that are out there, but not everyone is efficient or effective enough. So in your line of work, what is the best way to disagree, or to show a person that you disagree with the idea?
Basically, it's information. It's information. If I know something you do not know and I tell you, and when you do not take note or you do not, then you're not a very good person to work with, because if you know something new, you cannot just pretend no one said it. So I use that to just give you what information that I currently have. So if you have less information that I have, then obviously I should win. This whatever we arguing about, or rather that we're disagreeing about. Yeah, I base it down on information. Unless you know something better than what I know, I'll have to stick to what I know.
So
exactly.
It goes back to communication and information.
Yeah.
So do your research and do your background checks, because Opod Masi has information this side. So going back to the mall, the Black Bar Mall. First tell me, why the name Black Bar Technologies?
All right. Why the name Black? Let me start growing up on TV, you always used to see those IT people, white, Japanese, Chinese on movies. So it was very rare to actually see that it's a black man that is actually very advanced when it comes to those kind of things. So I was always curious on why is that. Not that I was always curious, but it always came to mind. But aren't we studying the same thing, basically? What they're learning that side, aren't we learning this side? So how come they're so advanced? So the idea came as to show when it comes to black excellence. I'm this person, I'm a graduate, I'm working full time, and I have got this idea of changing the whole South Africa when it comes to digital marketing. And so I took the name, and because it was whatever is associated to black is not good. So there's that, there's that. So I took the name and I made it shine, basically.
Yeah,
That's
it
the idea.
shines.
I just want to make it shine.
So what was the idea behind the Black Bar Mall?
Right.
What was the idea behind the mall itself?
The mall itself, basically, the idea was to take our services and put them online. As I said, we wanted to open up the shop, but COVID came. Then I realized, a lot of people are basically in the same ship right now. A lot of people are going to close down. So they would actually like to have just to showcase their products online. So and not everyone is fully equipped with that knowledge to develop. So they have to go and pay someone like me to develop that. So the idea came, why don't I just make it a mall? So that anyone can actually come here and just rent a small portion of the mall to have their products online, showcased online. So that is the idea. As the Black Bar is growing,
also growing other businesses.
Exactly. It's just pulling everyone up.
And that's good. That is wonderful. Growing yourself and growing other businesses, because we need those. We need people who also look out for other people.
True.
So thank you so much. And if you are still out there, you're still tuning in with me, Unabi Sambekela, for the Midday Talk. It is Agape FM, bringing the gospel nearer to you. I am with Masibulele of Black Bar Technologies. Bringing me closer to the end, what are the future plans for Black Bar Technologies?
I'm thinking because the plans keep on changing, because the economy and everything is just changing very fast right now. So as we set a plan for this, things change, so we have to quickly maneuver to something else. But the idea of Black Bar has become very big, so we are hoping to partner up with OCDA, NYDA, so that they can take their database and put it and give it to us, so that we can start selling products for this startup. So the idea is that how we approach them both. So it's taking
it takes time.
But the idea is to get the whole of South Africa selling on the mall. So that is the
2022 is right around the corner. In fact, we are looking at 2022, and let me just say that by the next February, March, you will have feedback and it would be positive.
I
And
am
in God's
hoping for
name,
that.
it will
I am
be
hoping for that.
positive
Yeah.
feedback. We are excited.
Thank you very much.
I myself am excited
Thank
with
you.
working with you
All right.
and with seeing what you are what you're offering and what the in like the earth. I don't even want to say Gqeberha or whatever, but everyone in South Africa. Now that you've got views from the US, we might be seeing or sharing within your store and within your mall. So right there.
Could be
So
something that,
you know,
anything is possible.
anything is possible.
True,
Just have faith.
Yeah.
Anything is, and work hard. Faith and working hard are the two essential things that you need to do. Where do we find you on social media?
For me personally, it's Masibulele Ngqiza on Facebook. Instagram, I'm not there. Twitter, I'm not there yet. The business Facebook page, it's Black Bar Technologies. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And Twitter, yeah. We're not active yet on Twitter.
See how you drag that and
Twitter. We're there, but not there yet. So we're just trying to get the right things working for us before we actually jump to the main stage. Because I know it's tough.
Yeah, it's very tough in there. It's very tough in there.
It's tough. So we need to get our act together before we decide to go and
Hi. And there you have it, folks. But before I let you go, there's one thing that we do at the Midday Talk. Because you are a business person and because you're an entrepreneur and because you are doing so much, as much as you say we're still small, but you're doing so much and we recognize you. So there are other businesses out there. There are other people, individuals who are trying or who are still sitting on their idea. A word of encouragement to them.
What I like to say to people when they ask me for advice like that, I tell them get the business registered first, then come and ask me later what to do next. Because I don't have time to wait. Because when you try to convince a person to start the business, that is a long process. Then a person just coming to you and telling you, hey, I have this business, I've registered it, so where do I go from here? Then I'm like, okay, no, man, go there again. We're going to ask for funding, go there and do this. But a person who's, no. You are not serious.
This is the first.
No, you are not serious.
This is the first. But all in all, get your business registered. But make sure that you have all the necessary research to it. Because if you register a business and you don't have the necessary research about it, Masibulele Ngqiza will tell you that go there and there and there and there. Otherwise, thank you so much for for coming through.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing as well. Yeah.
I'll keep on going.
Yeah. And dear listener, thank you for tuning in at the Midday Talk with me, Unobi Sandegela. Thank you so much. Please do go on Facebook, do a like, and share with your friends and friends and friends and friends. We are on YouTube at Agape Radio. Please do subscribe, like, and share with the friends of friends of friends, and with family and whoever that you come across at the mall, at the shops, and wherever, at the taxi rank as well. Do share. And from me, Unobi Sandegela, this is Agape FM, bringing the gospel nearer to. Please do stay tuned. At 3 o'clock, we have another show. And am I not excited for this? And please do bring your notepads and pens and water because it's about to get heated. From me, I'm leaving you with Sophia saying, Able God. Goodbye. Till later.